It's always a little tougher to get up and roll out of bed in the morning when you can feel the cold. And as we put our heaters to work, it's also important to have your furnace in good working order before the temperatures dip even more. And since no one wants to get left out in the cold, we're hearing pro tips on how to get ahead of any of those potential issues. Big Mountain Heating and Air's Varen Larson joins us to tell us more. Hey, Varen, you keeping warm over there?
Pretty good. I took my coat off, though. I didn't want it's my TV appearance.
Well, I don't want you left out in the cold, just like I don't want any of our viewers left out in the cold. And it looks like these temperatures, these cold ones anyway, overnight for sure, they're here to stay. A lot of people have started turning on their heat for the first time this season. What are some of the things our viewers need to be aware of when it comes to their heating units?
Well, safety, obviously, first, because, and here's my best suggestion for safety. Give us a call for the special that we have on Your California Life, and you're going to be able to put that behind you. But safety is first, especially if you've got a gas furnace. You know, if you have a heat pump, you know, there's something called dirty socks syndrome. It's a real syndrome that it smells like dirty socks when it's running. And give us a call if you have something like that in your home where it just every time you run your system smells like your dirty laundry. Also, too, never go to sleep with one of these in your room because it's dangerous. And also make sure you use the right kind of extension cord if you do have a breakdown with your furnace and you end up having to use one of these.
Well, tell us about the furnace filter. That's something that can be changed out, but what can someone do or how can they find it if they've never done that before?
Well, it's interesting you say that because I was talking to one of the radio hosts, and he was saying he found a filter up in his attic, and then it got me to thinking there's an installer of many thousands of homes around Sacramento area. In fact, Melissa, the previous host to you on Your California Life, she had one of these systems, and you've got two filters if you have one of these systems. And it can cause a real problem for you if you don't know where the second one is, and it's typically up in the attic. Give us a call. We can talk you through that.
Now, give our viewers a couple of the critical reasons that they have to have their furnaces checked out, especially by a professional before winter really sets in.
Yeah, you know, there's something that when you're running a gas furnace, as you can see those flames in there, they get really hot, they cool down, they heat up, they cool down. They do that thousands of times a year, and they can create a crack. Also, if you do have one of those furnaces up in your attic, you can have leaks. It's very common. We run into it. Hopefully you don't have that yourself. It's part of our rejuvenation service, making sure you don't have those problems. There's a duct in your attic maybe or underneath your house. If it's disconnected, which we find all the time, it's going to affect your bills. And there's no reason to have that. And that's one of the reasons we can say the cost of our service when we come on Your California Life, you're going to save more money than the cost of the service in the course of a year off your utility bills.
Is there anything that Big Mountain can do to help protect homeowners from a dangerous furnace?
Yeah, got a little video that we show. Love to show it to the viewers today.
At Big Mountain Heating and Air, we found that most homeowners have a simple furnace repair solution that could have been easily fixed before a frustrating 30-degree day breakdown with our unique 2-for-1 rejuvenation service. If you wait till it breaks down, most heating and air contractors will have to charge you much more than usual to fix it, just because of peak winter supply and demand. Don't procrastinate, folks. It's only $78 to the first 10 callers during this program for Big Mountain's unique 2-for-1 furnace and AC rejuvenation. That's 2 equipment services, and Big Mountain guarantees your complete heating and air system against breakdown for the next 12 months, or the service will be free. Period. $78 to the first 10 callers during this program. Details at bigmountainair.com or just call 916-228-6945.
Okay, Varen, so can you talk about that special offer that Big Mountain has for the first 10 callers during YCL?
Yeah, it's not the $78 in the video that you saw there. I like to use that to show folks there's a true savings if you're one of the first 10 callers, and we give you all the same things, and that is the a two-part service. Your air conditioner and your furnace are guaranteed against breakdown all year long, or the service is going to be free. If you give us a call, we can get you on the schedule. That number you see on the screen, 916-378-4664. You can go to bigmountainair.com and take advantage of the savings. Why pay more when you can pay less? Be one of the first 10 callers.
Thanks so much, Varen. And again, if you want more info, visit bigmountainair.com.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.